Okay, this video is about how to do rotating platforms. So you'll notice that they rotate back and forth. When I jump on a flat plane like that, whoop, I fell through it. So when it tilts up, then I fall down. Alright, so I'm going to show you how I did that rotating there. So, player right, that doesn't matter. That talks about the steps, going up a step, gravity and everything. I've already talked about that in my previous videos. The step event, nothing new there. Alright, so with the platforms, I got a platform called angle 0, which goes straight across, which that's what 0 is, goes straight across horizontal. Then we have one that goes angle 270, which is going, should be straight up and down, so it would be vertical. We have a platform that goes 180, which should be our horizontal. Then we have another platform that goes 270, but I labeled it a little bit differently because you can't have the same title name for both objects. And so when you're on the horizontal platform, angle 0, you want to drag over a move free, and move free for direction and speeds is 0, so that way you'll land on it freely and you'll be able to move back and forth with no problem. With the object platform 270, you want to have a gravity on there, so in the move tab, drag over a gravity, set it to 270 because 270 means that you're going to go straight down. And set the gravity at 10 because you want to make it go quick, because if you change this, if you make the gravity like maybe 4 or 3 or whatever, 4 or 3 or lesser than that, then he's going to go down slower, and then you may get stuck in the platform when it rotates back to horizontal. So you don't want that to happen, so you want to make sure that he goes down quick before the platform goes back to horizontal. And then with platform going 180, which is straight across horizontal, then you're allowed to get on it. Drag over and move free. Set the direction and speed 0. Then on another platform, it's called 270, so it's going to go back to vertical, but the opposite direction. Then you're going to have a gravity set up in the move tab, and you're going to say the same thing, going down at 270, gravity is 10, so that he goes down quick and fast. Because if you had it set to like maybe 3 or 4, he goes down slow, and he may get stuck in the platform when it rotates back to horizontal. So you don't want that to happen. So you want to make sure he goes down quick. And for the block, then I just set that to move free, direction, speed 0. That's the normal block that he lands on. Alright, and see for the platforms here, I'm using the image angle platform, so I labeled the same thing, platform angle 0, so it's horizontal straight across. So do a create, drag over a coded sheet in the code control tab, and you're going to say image underscore angle equals 0, which is straight across. Then the variable image underscore speed 0.1, that's going to make the animation go slower, because right here it goes pretty quick. in the save space, you have less images, which is good, and then you want to slow that down by using that variable I was talking about. Variable, set the speed to be 0.1, and then your crosshair is going to be origin x50, y15, so it's centered, because that's going to help with the image angle rotating correctly. And then do a alarm timer in the main 2 tab, set it to 30 milliseconds. You could change that to anything you want, I guess, but that's good timing, you know, for it to rotate. Then alarm 0 is going to kick in, and it's going to switch to the platform angle 270. So that's going to be going straight up, vertical. So it was horizontal, now it's going to go vertical now. So platform angle 270. Oh, and you also want to make sure that it's set to solid. Then platform angle 270. You do not have it solid because you want to go through it. I mean, not go through it, but you want to go straight down because you're not able to stay on it now because it's going vertical. So do a create, then a coded sheet in the control tab, and then you're going to say image underscore angle equals 270. So it's going to go make the original platform, which is horizontal. The game maker is going to rotate it at 270, and it's going to be up and down vertical. So we're using the same image, object image. We're just going to use code to make it rotate. Alright, and then same thing applies. You want to slow down the animation using the variable, and that's in the control tab, variable, image underscore speed 0.1. Then alarm is going to kick in at 50 milliseconds. Alarm 0 kicks in, and then it's going to rotate that to platform 180. So then it's going to go back. It's going to be rotating the other direction, but it's going to be horizontal, of course. But the lights are going to be these 2 lights are going to be over here, I believe, and these 3 lights will be over here. So it's actually rotating the image. And then, so it's going to jump to 180. Be sure 270 is not solid because you want to go through it pretty much, because you're not able to land on it because it's up and down, vertical. Then platform angle 180. It's going to be solid because you want to land on it. Do a create, coded sheet, and then set it to image angle equals 180. Then variable, slow down the animation. Then alarm, 30 milliseconds is going to kick in. Then it's going to rotate at the last platform. Well, not last, but it's going to go to platform angle 270 again. I had to put a 1 there because you can't have 2 of the same name in your object event here. So I just put a 1 in front of that, in the back of it anyways. But I know it's 270. And like I said, it's going to do the it's going to go to the 270.01, and it's going to be 270. Don't put the 1 in the back of it because it's not going to know what that is. I just put the 1 behind that because you can't have the same name for your object properties twice because GameMaker doesn't allow that. You could do an underscore or something and say 270 or something. Make sure it's not the same as this right here. Then, like I said, image angle equals 270. It's going to be vertical again. And then you're going to have the variable, slow down the animation. Then 50 milliseconds is going to kick in. And then it's going to rotate back to angle 0. And it's going to repeat the process. Then it's going to, like I said, it's going to jump back to angle 0 because that's what it was originally. And then it's going to repeat the process, go back to 270, and then 180, and then 270.01. and just keep repeating, and that's pretty much it. You could, like I said, you could change this up, because I have, in the first one here, I have object platform angle 0, so it's straight across. Over here, it looks straight across, it looks straight, but when you play the game, it's going to be at 270, so it's going to be up and down vertical. So you can have a variable, you can have a variety here. You don't have to have the same platform angle 0. So you make it a little more challenging. So this one will be horizontal, and then this will be vertical up and down. Even though it looks horizontal here, when you play the game, it's going to be vertical, because that's what GameMaker does. It's reading the code, and it's going to automatically switch it when you play. See? And you see I was talking about the lights. It's going to rotate. See how the lights rotate around? Yep. So they jump around. And that's how you do the rotating platform. Thanks for watching.